Hi everybody.
Hello.
Woohoo!
It's us again.
Yes, day 29.
9. Yeah, we're
Wow.
getting there. We're getting through it.
Ooh.
Today has been a different day from usual. I think for me it's, just out of sorts today.
Why was that?
I don't know, because I dropped you off and I didn't want to.
Okay, but you can tell everybody that even though you felt rushed, you got breakfast out of it, didn't you?
Yeah, and that's one reason why I didn't want to go with you, because I already had what I was going to be having.
But you didn't decline.
Yeah, I didn't decline.
You didn't decline in the first offer.
That's the
First
Adam and
offer,
Eve complex.
You went like, okay.
He's like,
okay.
Eve, and I'm like, Adam, like, oh, you gave me the... Yeah, anyway, it was nice. Catch up.
No.
And Sarita was there later on in the night, like...
In the night? Where?
Sorry, in the evening. She was there at 11:30.
At night?
Sure, fail here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry. Anyway, chapter 29. Again, it's the dramas between the grandson, Jacob, Abraham's grandson, and him meeting up with Rachel, because he had really hurt Esau, so he had to gap it.
Mind you, because his dad, Isaac, did say to him he didn't want him to take a wife from that land because Esau's 2 wives at the time were causing him and his mother, Rebecca, a few headaches.
Yeah, which was really interesting if you go back into the chapter of Abraham where he said, do not take a wife from these people, but that for some reason Esau didn't get the memo, not to, pass down that story, don't take a woman from the Canaanite woman.
That's a good question to ask. How many of us that are married were influenced by our parents in whom we ended up marrying? A lot of cultures, such as the Indian culture, very strong in arranged marriages. So very interesting how Isaac sending away Jacob. No, I don't want you to marry someone from here.
Yeah.
Which leads us to today's reading, 29, Genesis, and Jacob coming to a well in the area, meets up with shepherds and asking them if they know Laban, and they said yes. In fact, here's his daughter Rachel now. So where they were at this well, the sheep were resting, or flocks rest, and then they removed the stone from the well, the mouth of the well. They water the sheep, and then they replace they put the stone back on the mouth of the well. And so he sees Rachel, and he goes and removes the stone from the mouth of the well and waters the flock, and then he kisses Rachel, and
as a relative.
It raised his head and wept. In the Amplified, it says that kissed with as in a greeting like this. Okay. Oh, hello.
No, he didn't.
What?
He did not.
What?
He was excited to meet
so
his
it's like
relative.
This. Oh, yeah. Sorry. And so raised his head and wept, and then
Hey, Nekanaso!
Hey, Uso. Go back to our first
joined
reading.
our page.
Yes.
Join the Sweet Honey,
from the Rock.
You can... Oh, actually, I should.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're doing... Thank you for the verses also.
Yeah, we're doing 29. We're up to 29.
We're doing 50 days.
50 days of Genesis.
Yes. So we're just
every day
recapping. We're doing a recap.
A recap of the reading.
And so Rachel goes to her dad Laban and tells her and Jacob. Laban runs out and meets Jacob, and they talk about what has just happened. And so Jacob lived with Laban and the family for a month, and then after a while Laban said, hey, you don't just work for free, what are your wages that he wants? And so Laban has 2 daughters. Jacob's already met the younger Rachel, and he has an older daughter by the name of Leah, who is described in the word as, what is it?
Yeah.
Something
ill-eyed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doe-eyed or
no,
some
like... really?
something with her eyesight. And so,
No, like she was not good to look upon, sort of thing.
well, I don't know. I don't think it meant ugly.
I think it meant, God was really straight up about
Well, something eyed
Leah?
or something with her
not-
eyesight or the way her eyes looked.
not good to look upon or something.
And so Jacob says, okay, then I will work for 7 years and you give me your daughter Rachel. And so Laban, it doesn't say that Laban agrees or not. And so after 7 years, they have a big wedding feast. And then Laban, instead of Rachel, the younger daughter, it's Leah who is brought to the bed as they consummate their marriage, only for Jacob to wake up in the morning and realize that he has been duped by his uncle. Yes,
Yeah.
by his uncle Laban.
Leah had weak eyes.
Weak eyes, yes.
So did that mean she needed glasses or
Who
something?
knows?
But Rachel had a lovely figure and was beautiful.
And so in the morning, he complains to Laban about, hey, look, well, what'd you do here? And Laban goes, well, in our custom, in our country, it's not customary that the younger daughter's married off before the older daughter's married first. And so they agree. Laban says, see out the week, the wedding feast, and then you can have Rachel and work another 7 years. So in essence, he worked 14 years for the one wife. He loved Rachel more than Leah. And then in the next few verses talks about how God saw this, and that how he opened the womb of Rachel, and they also had handmaids. So he married both Leah and Rachel, and they both had handmaids by the names of Zilpah and Bilhah. I think it is Zilpah and Bilhah. And so Rachel is blessed. The final verses talks about the first 4 sons born to Rachel and Jacob, the eldest being Reuben. God sees or God hears, and the next is Simeon, and then Levi, and then Judah, number 4, and that's where the verse, the chapter ends. Praise Yahweh, yes. And then for Reuben, see a son.
God hears.
Simeon, God hears. Levi,
Companion.
attached, joined. Yes, and Judah, praise Yahweh. And that brings us to the end of chapter 29. Great reading.
Yeah. 35 verses.
Interesting.
My key takeaways were,
What were your key takeaways?
Key takeaways was the relationship that Jacob had with Laban, the father-in-law, and how the father-in-law deceived him, and how he still wanted to focus on getting Rachel as his wife. And then God sees Leah, in her distraughtness, like, well, he will love me then.
Yes, but it's interesting.
And then Leah
yes.
had Jacob, and Jacob, Leah had Judah. So the line comes through them two, like Judah comes through her line.
And I was just thinking, hi Kiwinui, I was just thinking about the previous relationships. If you look back with Isaac and Rebekah, how they had already accumulated great wealth, and then of course Abraham and Sarah, but it doesn't talk about Jacob, unless it did. No, that was Isaac who reaped 100-fold during a famine. So when you look at this marriage, how he had to work 14 years just to get just for the woman of his dreams, if you will.
Yeah, a lot to take in, eh?
Very interesting, yeah.
And just the well seems to be prevalent in all these chapters about different wells, one with a cover on it, and then
The
there's
stone, and
other
take away the
wells
stone.
that Abraham had dug, or his servants had dug. But yeah,
Oh, it's our grandson's birthday today as well. So
Oh,
Ezra, we want to
yeah.
wish Ezra a very happy birthday. He's 2, so we
Yes,
love
happy
you,
birthday,
Ezra, and
Ezra.
we've sent a little present. And that's a good thing, part of the reason why we're doing this too, dear. Well, Bert's journals, of course. Sweet Honey from the Rock. Come on, always got to get a bit of promotion.
promote
Jed,
it.
for you and us all, Sweet Honey
You
from
can get
the
it
Rock.
on Aussie on Amazon.com.
Yes, Amazon.com. But also, not just...
Or on my page. Actually, if you join Sweet Honey from the Rock, it's got the website where you can get it from Amazon.com. AU.
Yes,
Sorry.
so reading the word together as a couple daily, praying, and what the takeaways are, sharing lessons and revelations, but also just to come online and to share about our day and to speak encouragement to
Hopefully people are reading alongside us.
people,
but we don't know.
and hopefully you can journey with us. So today we're on Genesis chapter 29. Tomorrow we'll be on Genesis chapter 30, and we'd love to hear your thoughts and your learnings and your revelations from the word. But again, it's great encouragement because generally during our Christian walk together in our faith, we read the word individually and we'll share like, oh, hey,
Yeah,
this is
you'll
what I've
say,
been reading
this
today.
is in Jeremiah,
and this is in
something else.
Psalms or da-da-da. But over the last 29 days, it's been good to put our
Read it together.
individual reading aside and come together as husband and wife to read together, to dive into the
Workouts
word.
together.
Yes, working out together.
So on the other side, Aso and Nick, there is some practices that you must try and do together. So it's
And
not just looking after your spirit, but actually your
physical,
soul, your physical
health, body and spirit. I'm not working out today because I still have that attitude of when I'm doing a workout to try and
There'd be little people that just
try and work out like I'm still in my teenage or thing years without
try to
taking
keep
into
up
account
with Grow with Joe.
my
and I'm
age
saying,
and additional weight. Oh, sorry, those are mine.
Yeah.
So sorry. Okay. Don't want to
Good
find over.
evening, Merlin.
Yes, hello Merlin. So these are things, and we are enjoying the journey. It's not like we are lovey-dovey and then when we stop the live it's like, "Ooh, just go to your corner."
No,
and
you would have
stuff like
heard
that.
reports from our kids,
No,
I'm
and-
sure. They would have been like, no,
Hey,
nothing
that could be a
like
name for a page, Real Life, instead of real, REEL, REAL. So that could be an idea for somebody right there.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Hey, my beautiful parents, Dad, that's for you.
Oh, look at
Thanks,
that.
Caleb. Thanks, Caleb.
Brought us dinner. Are you sure
That's
this is
a
for
piece
us?
of bread and something.
My
I
leftovers.
just want to be on the live.
Yeah, okay. So Caleb's got his first kickboxing fight coming up this week, and hopefully he'll do well at short notice. But he has an I don't know what do you call it? A desire for pain. But
Ambition to, I don't know, shred.
Yeah.
He's been shredding.
don't necessarily agree, but we just support as parents and pray protection and no harm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I went to go see my uncle today at the hospital, and
Prayers for Uncle Henry.
He's needing some oxygen, so they got him on oxygen. But he's had a good life. He's 87, nearing 88. Always loved working with his hands, like carpentry.
Yeah.
He's built a lot of things over the years, different projects for the family, and yeah, it's been good too.
A good and timely
Simple.
reminder for those that our parents are still here to make the time, because I always say to people that when your parents die or someone that's really close to you dies, you can't hug a video or you can't say to a photo,
Yeah, I
I
just
love
want to hear
you.
their
and
voice.
yeah.
I want to hear their voice again. That's
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about you, but I'm just saying in general that make the most of the time while they're here,
yes,
because once they're gone, they're gone.
they're gone. Yeah. But yeah, that's our updates for tonight. No workout tonight, but
No, I'm not working out. I've got a sore knee. but you can work out
Your
if you
sore
want.
knee. I thought it was a sore,
No, I said it was
sore
a sore
ankle and a sore
no.
neck. And
I said it was a sore knee.
I never heard knee. You've
Well,
never had an operation on your knee.
No, but I'm saying I had a sore knee from the
Again,
workouts.
when you're doing things that has like belittled my workout because I don't keep up with Grow with Joe, and I'm like, no, I'm not stressing myself out. I'm just doing, to my level. So yeah, yes, that was nice of Caleb to bring
Yes.
anything to get on a live. These guys, they're like,
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, good night.
Love you,
That's
Jig.
us done.
Have a good night, everyone. Go out
Yeah.
and change the world. We'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Hey, we must catch up with you. Healed Brian. Yeah, maybe you can come and do the workout now.
I received the healing Merlin. I just have to wait for it to take effect. So thank you. Bless you guys.
Good night.
Bye.